If you have children who play video games of any age, they likely have played or play Minecraft. It is a cultural phenomenon and is loved and played by people of all ages. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. It is a great creative outlet, it's full of adventures. It is also available almost anywhere and runs on most systems. There are thousands of downloadable maps, new looks and gameplay modifications that have even allowed people to make entirely new games inside of it. It's also a great first game for kids, I would say, once you turn off the monsters, depending on their age. It wasn't our kids' first game, but for almost half a year now, they've been playing it on the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. We even have a multiplayer realm where they can play with friends and family who we meet less often nowadays with the pandemic. I've also bought a Frozen 2 world and skin pack for them, and they were loving it, building houses, mining for diamonds, and going out exploring by themselves or together with us. But let's be honest, it's not all sunshine and roses. Hi, I'm Dad Plays Games, and I would like to share with you what it's like to play Minecraft together with a 5-year-old. First rule of playing Minecraft with your child. Don't get attached to your creations. They may think your rainbow-colored tower is amazing, but the second you're away, either mining for more iron, or off the game completely making dinner or working, be prepared for your creation to change. The third floor full of cobwebs, or a huge hole in the floor deep enough to kill anything stepping over the edge, not your thing? Well, deal with it. It's fine. They're exploring, making mischief, having fun. And honestly, I would rather have redstone torches all over the walls in Minecraft than crayon on the wallpaper in reality. Rule number 2, stay close to spawn. We didn't do this on the 2 main local worlds. Falling into lava happens. And despite activating the setting to keep your inventory on death, having to walk 1500 blocks back to base just because your kid removed your bed, well, it isn't that fun. Especially not if it's them who decided to bring the bed with them and they fall into lava. Guiding them home can be annoying for both of you, and this ties well into rule number 3. Coordinates on. They're your friends. Remember the rough locations of important things. It will sure come in handy. Setup is really important. Speaking of settings, there are several you may want to check. No friendly fire, very important unless you want crying and screaming when they kill each other, or, when their uncle, who should know better, kills them in self-defense. I'm not saying shy away from the conversation about how to play nice. Those are very important, unless you want to raise that kind of gamer. You probably know which one I'm talking about. But save yourself the trouble of having to do it every time you play. Just disable it. Done. Rule number 4. Take the opportunity to educate. Talk about killing animals for food and resources. Talk about sustainability, about deforestation and more. And talk about how to be a good player to one another. About respect and friendship. Many schools use Minecraft for different learnings across the world for good reason. And that means you can as well. Rule number 5. You're not the player, you're the sidekick. Let the child play. Don't dictate what to do or they'll lose interest. Help them whenever they need help, but don't take over. For the foreseeable future, this is them playing and you just tagging along for the ride, helping them out when they need it. Go into it with the correct expectations and you'll have a blast. Go into it with the wrong expectations and, well, one of you will probably stop having fun, and fast. And if it's not you, it's your child, and then you pretty much ruined it. Rule number 6. Make an extra. Whether it's a pickaxe or a boat, do know, you better make 2 of them, otherwise you'll just give up yours right away. It's better to make twice of what you would usually make, and then provide the extra to your child when they need it. Rule number 7. If you want animal farms, set them up when your kid is asleep, and make sure they're escape-proof from the inside and the outside. After building an animal pen and gathering 2 of each animal to start the breeding process, I then logged out, and the next day I logged on and, well, my son had been playing earlier in the morning and accidentally left the door open and everything had escaped. It took me a long time to get them all back again. They've also since escaped again, and well, it's still on my to-do list to gather them all up again. Rule number 8. Be prepared to get gifts. Some nice, like a stack of flowers. Others less normal, like the loot from his first zombie kill after we turned on monsters for a while. I don't really think he understood what the rotting flesh he gave me was, but thanks buddy. Rule number 9. Keep an eye on YouTube. There are several good kid-friendly Minecraft content creators out there, and your kid will probably want to watch some of them after playing, but there is also a lot less suitable ones. And I'm not saying those are bad, they're just not for kids. Using YouTube Kids will mitigate some of the risk, but it's far from perfect. Just know that once they start playing Minecraft, they'll also want to watch Minecraft content too. So watch it with them. Teach them to know when to switch to more suitable videos. Putting your kids in front of YouTube is not a babysitter. It can be fun, educational, or just chill for them and honestly you, but you are still responsible for what they can actually see on there. some content isn't for kids. It's as simple as that. Rule number 10. Enable two-factor authentication on purchases. The Minecraft Marketplace is easily accessible, which in and of itself isn't necessarily bad. And this is something every parent should do anyway. Just make sure the card on file can't be used by accident. Enable two-factor authentication on purchases. And for an extra bonus point, have fun. Play, build, adventure together. Minecraft is one of those never-dying games. And hey, if you want to give your sessions a children's book look, check out the texture pack story block. It's been used in this video. Links are in the description. It's really gorgeous.